Okay, hello and welcome to or back to my channel.
It's just beginning, feel your heartbeat faster. Reach out and find her happily ever after. Find your happily ever after.
We're back at it again. I am back from yet another Disney trip, and if you are seeing this, all of the vlogs are out from that trip. You can go watch them. I'm sitting here with one like half edited because it's gonna be a lot of work. A lot. Because just our travel day, I have over an hour of footage to edit. So hopefully you guys see this before my next trip. Nonetheless, we are here. I got back about 2 weeks ago and I am filming this video now because I want to get this done so I can start using these items because they've been set aside, and then we'll have the haul for you because I am trying my best to not leave anything out. I know there's gonna be some things slipping through the cracks when I was grabbing everything because I've kind of like had it in a pile at my parents' house. I know for a fact that I left something at my apartment. If you are new to this channel, definitely subscribe down below. I make a lot of Disney content. I have some Squishmallow videos and just lifestyle content in general. I am somebody who loves Disney. I don't think that it's me filming a Disney video if I'm not wearing ears. So that would be the first item from the haul. I actually got these on my last day of the trip. These are like a faux leather pair with Mickey Mouse pearls and this beautiful like tweedish bow on it. Reminds me so much of like vintage Chanel, but it kind of goes with my outfit right now, so I want to put, and just I have to wear ears during a haul video. And something about when I went, which I went at the end of October, the merchandise was very sparse, and there's definitely some implications of COVID in there because ships are having a hard time coming in and there's not enough truckers to get merchandise from point A to point B, as in from California to Orlando. I really took what I could get, and you know what? That's actually probably a good thing because I spent way too much money this trip. But I got this pair of ears, and this is a first for me in a trip. I only bought 2 pairs. I also got what they call the khaki ears. These guys are absolutely gorgeous. I got them one of the first days of my trip, and I think I wore them like 8 times. I knew going into the trip that I was buying this specific pair. I probably would have been really sad if I couldn't find them because I had a couple outfits planned to wear them with, but got these guys, wore them a lot. My mom wore them one day too. Absolutely love both pairs of ears. Next thing is kind of big, so I want to bring it out, was a pillow. Now that pillow that is right there is actually my dad's. I also got a pillow. So when Colleen gave the okay and actually was insisting on me buying this, I did, and I used it on the bed during the trip, and now I'm getting rid of one of the pillows that has been on my bed for a long time and putting this in its place. But it's this like natural toned pillow that says home with the castle where the little drawbridge is Mickey. As you can see, she's a honker. She's big. I guess we can go through things that are not Disney merch now to get that all. Then we will get on to all of the beautiful Disney stuff. From Vera Bradley, I got this wallet. It right now has a long strap on it because it came with a long strap, which is really awesome to make it a crossbody, or I just wear it over my shoulder. With apartment living, I am constantly putting my wallet between like multiple different bags because I bring a backpack to work with me. It transfers a lot, and then coming to my parents' house. So it is a wallet. You can take off these straps, and then it has a wrist pouch, but I've just been keeping it like this because also now that it's winter, I'm gonna be wearing my winter jacket. And honestly, purses are just so annoying with winter jackets. I'd rather just have this, but it means I can put everything I need in here and carry everything around. It just transports, goes into different purses, and it carries my brand new 50th annual pass. But yeah, so this is from Vera Bradley. I just love the plaid look of it and how cool it was. If you go to the Vera Bradley in Disney Springs, they also have one that has a Disney print to it. That one was $78 plus tax American. This one with the discount, because it's from the Vera Bradley outlet, I paid I think $28 American. And what was in the pouch was these earrings from Pure Vita. These are the Maui earrings. So they're just little hoops that have a sun, palm tree, and rainbow on them, and I absolutely adore these. The last thing I got from Vera Bradley was this key wristlet. I've had my cast member lanyard on my keys for a very long time, but honestly it's kind of sad to see it every day because I was supposed to be part of the DCP and it got canceled. So it's been kind of sad, and it's kind of a sad reminder. So I just got this wristlet that has fish and coral on it. So like that's a wristlet because I can just put it on my wrist and carry it around instead of looking like a little bit of a dork wearing a lanyard with keys on it. I'm a huge believer in getting cards and postcards as art because you can frame them or just tape them up and put like a little bit of washi tape on the corners or just have them the way they are. So this trip for 78 cents, I got this one from Walmart. It's just a postcard, but it says Florida, the Sunshine State, and it is modeled after their license plates. I really love it, so I got it. And then we went to Ross. So I found this oversized crop top that has a bunch of princesses on the front in like sketch form, and on the back it says "Together we can change the world," and I love this because it's like the perfect feminist Disney shirt. This isn't Disney, but I also bought it for Ross. It was $16.99, so with conversion about $20, but it's just this cropped ruched pink shirt, and then it has clear sleeves that have beautiful gorgeous pearls all over it. I think it's just very princessy, and I really love it. It has a little bit of a puff sleeve, but if you like kind of go off the shoulder, that goes away, and I really love it. Next up is Uniqlo. At Uniqlo, I bought a pair of khaki shorts and a t-shirt. I have pictures of me wearing them. So bought those. They match this pair of ears perfectly. I forgot those at my apartment. But also at Uniqlo, I had bought the Furry Friends collection online before going, and there was a couple items that were sold out on the Canadian site that I actually were able to find. If you don't know, I love rabbits. I have a pet rabbit, so I needed everything in the Thumper collection. So I just got 2 of the face cloths that have Thumper embroidered on them, and I'm in absolute love. They were a little expensive. They were $7.90 each, but they're really cute, and I know I'm going to use them all the time. Next up is Vineyard Vines. I buy something from Vineyard Vines every trip. If you don't know, they offer a student discount even at the outlets, so you can get the outlet pricing, whatever they have, and then I think it's an extra 10% off. Vineyard Vines is expensive, so 10% off does go very far, especially as a Canadian when you are paying conversion. We don't have Vineyard Vines here in Canada, but I love all of their stuff. I had to pick some stuff up. First, I got a bikini that was in the clearance section. I wish I had the receipt with me right now, but I think both pieces came out to $9.90 in the end, and they were like originally $50 each, so I got an insane deal. They're just like this blue floral pattern. This is the bottoms. I did get the matching top, which is like a sports bra style. It's not much support, and I will say I have a bigger chest, so I got this in an XL and this in a large. The XL fits me perfectly, so it fits over my chest. It just doesn't have much support, so I wouldn't necessarily wear it on like a water slide. But for like lounging around in a pool, jumping in a couple of times, and swimming about, it does have enough coverage that if things move around, you are totally fine. And it's super cute. It reminds me of like classic China dinnerware, so I really love this set. Then I also got a pair of mom shorts from Vineyard Vines. These were originally $79.99 and then 70% off plus 10%, so I think they came out to be like $23. My attraction to these was not only that they're Vineyard Vines and have the tiny little whale on the back, they are, I believe, a 3-inch inseam, so they're a little bit longer, which is great for park walking, and I don't have just like a plain blue pair of shorts, so this is just a nice long pair that aren't so long that I look funny. And lastly, this was expensive, but I had to do it. Love Vineyard Vines t-shirts. I buy the men's t-shirts all the time. They are the weirdest, like softest fabric. It's like really soft, but still like significant feeling. I just love their fabric of their t-shirts, and I love the little whale. And I loved this specific color. It's like a reddish pink. It's coming very different up on camera than it is in person. It's just like, it's a really nice coral, but it is a Christmas Vineyard Vines long sleeve. I don't have any long sleeves, but on the pocket it says Merry Christmas Vineyard Vines with the little whale, and then the back says Merry Christmas with a boat that has a Christmas tree in it. The Christmas tree has little whales all over it, and it says Vineyard Vines at the bottom. So I love this. Next up is Target. I've been filming for half an hour. I hope this video isn't that long for you guys. My favorite socks are the dollar socks from Target. You find them in the socks section, and I believe that life is far too short to wear plain socks. So I got 2 pairs. They both happen to have sloths on them. This one has a whole bunch of sloths holding eucalyptus, and it says drop it like a sloth. And then this pair has a sloth in a little floaty, and he's holding a cold beverage, which I like to imagine is a Mai Tai. I got a couple of Christmas ornaments for my Christmas tree at my apartment. This one is an avocado toast This one is a wooden one and it says better not pout, and it's just like this like green house shaped one. This was from the dollar section actually, but it's just a piece of wood with this like tassel on the top. I'm actually not putting this on my tree. This is going to go on my rabbit's hutch in my bedroom because it's kind of making fun of her. She can have an attitude sometimes. And then this next one I'm really excited about because I went to the Christmas section. I've been talking about Target birds to my mom for so long. If you know what they are, and you probably are in the same niche as me, but I keep seeing these Target birds every season. They come out with these Target birds and they sell out really quickly and people go crazy for them. Over Halloween, I found Walmart had like a bunch of them that were like Walmart vision and bigger. They were already sold out at Target when I went, but they had Target bird ornaments. I picked this one. Made my mom agree that he's the absolute cutest. He just has his little hat and his scarf on. I'm not sure if this is gonna go on my tree or somewhere in my room to decorate, but I have my very own Target bird. And lastly was Cards Against Humanity packs. I own every Cards Against Humanity pack, so the easiest place for me to buy them is at Target. So I knew when I was there I had to pick up what I'm missing. Now sadly I did find this one, which is the Hidden Gems bundle, which has a whole bunch of mini packs. Their recent mini packs that they've come out with has all of them in here, which is really nice because I apparently stopped collecting the mini packs right at the right time, so I didn't buy any of these individually, but I have like all the old seasons packs, which this is the season's greetings instead of like season 1, season 2, and like the period pack. I already have all of those. So these are all the ones I don't have, which is really nice, and because they come in cardboard, I can recycle this and put the cards in my box instead of coming in the cellophane packaging they used to. And then I also got the Cards Against Humanity everything box. Excited to add these to my pack and have more variety. And that is everything non-Disney. Now on to the Disney stuff. So for the rest of my Disney merch, I bought quite a bit of clothing, but not crazy amounts. I tend to not wear like too much like outwardly printed graphic Disney tees. I own a lot, but I just wear them on my trip space. I'll wear them sporadically throughout the year, but I don't wear anything like too much. So I had bought a couple things that I returned because it was deemed by me and my parents that I will never wear them. So the first thing is actually the shirt I'm wearing right now. It is a cropped tank top. I've seen a couple of news outlets like WDW say that this is like a sports bra, but it's definitely longer than a sports bra because it goes like my belly button's right here. It's like 2 inches above my belly button. I mean, it does have an elastic band at the bottom, but it's a full crop top. I bought it in Hollywood Studios one of my last days of my vacation, and I guess I just didn't think it was working out because it has Mickey like running in different stages to Minnie. So I guess maybe, but I think it was supposed to have like a squared neckline because there's 2 little stitches right here that I think were supposed to make it go like that. And that's what I kind of imagined when I bought it, but it wasn't like that. But I really love it. It fits really well. It's like a lot of coverage in the back, which I'm somebody who is really self-conscious about my arms. So this is really nice. I love the fit. I would buy a million more of them if they wanted to make an entire line of these. And then I am a sucker for spirit jerseys. I own way too many of them, and I did add 3 more to my collection this trip. This was my first trip that I went on that I could legally drink in the US. For that reason, it was really awesome to have my first time drinking in the US was during Food and Wine, which was also my first ever Food and Wine festival. So I had to get the spirit jersey. Especially because this one is actually really cute. I've seen ones other years where I wasn't crazy about them. This one's awesome. I got this guy in a medium. Something this trip I noticed was the spirit jersey sizing was crazy. And I guess I should have expected that. I have mediums and larges in spirit jerseys and I feel like they all fit about the same. I like them to be oversized, but I don't want to be swimming in it where I feel uncomfortable. So this one's a medium and it just has like a wine bottle, cheese, champagne glass, wine glass. It has the Epcot ball or Spaceship Earth and everything, and then on the back it says celebrating Epcot International Food and Wine Festival. Don't mind that this is covered in rabbit hair. It just got washed, but I don't know how it is covered in rabbit hair. Since we were there from October 20th to 31st, I did buy the Halloween spirit jersey. This was hard to find. I think I bought it the first day, but it has Mickey jack-o'-lanterns all over his sleeve, the D with a jack-o'-lantern inside, and it's just the classic Walt Disney World on the back. They've been doing a lot of like crazy things with spirit jerseys recently, so I was very happy to get a very basic one. My last spirit jersey is just the purple iridescent 50th anniversary, so it has the 50th anniversary castle logo that's all iridescent and says Walt Disney World on the back. This one and the Halloween one I got in a large, but it fits the exact same. Those are my 3 spirit jerseys that I bought, but I bought another product to buy spirit jersey. This was one of the items that was like a big purchase for me. I bought the Spirit Jersey zip up cardigan. So it's just gray with a red design. It has Mickey's all over the sleeve, a nice collar, and then the D on the front, and then it has the Walt Disney World actually knit into the back. This was way too expensive, so I got this one in a medium, and it's like the perfect oversized fit for me. I love it, and I love that it has pockets. I am so happy to be filming this so I can now wear this, because I think it's gonna be like my everyday going on top of things outfit. This trip, I added 2 new pairs of Crocs to my collection. I am very excited about them. I have to go grab one. So I went into this trip knowing that I wanted a couple of pairs of Crocs. Crocs on Disney property were so hard to find. My dad wanted like the black and gray plaid ones that were technically part of the Halloween collection. And we did finally find them, but it wasn't until like the last day because every store had them, but in 11s and 12s, like men's 11s and 12s. But our first day, I bought the Halloween gibbets. So then when we went to the outlets, I bought these plain gray sparkly ones to put my Halloween gibbets on, because I also didn't pack any Crocs or flip-flops, so going to the pool was hard because I thought that I was putting Crocs. I need to change the gibbets because it's now November, it's now Christmas, and I need to wear these. I don't care how cold it is, I will continue to wear my Crocs. It's my toxic trait. And then a miracle happened. We were just talking to a cast member in the Animal Kingdom Lodge store. They had a pair of Disney Crocs that were like leopard, and my mom was like, should I buy them? She didn't in the end, and then regretted it. So if you see something, buy it right now because you can return it later. But we were just mentioning the Crocs and how we were disappointed because we haven't found the Crocs that we wanted. And he was like, well, I have Halloween Crocs. What size do you need? And it was first we just thought that he had like the ones my dad wanted, and we're like, oh, he's at this size. Turns out he had the Hocus Pocus Crocs I wanted in my size. My only issue with Crocs is it seems like Disney Crocs are sized a little differently than normals. These are both size 9, and I don't know if you guys can see that there's like a significant size difference between the regular Croc and the Disney Croc in the size 9. That's my only thing. They're just a little bit narrower on my foot, and I am actually an 8.5, so size 9s should be huge on me. The other issue is that the sparkles are actually flaking off. It doesn't look that bad right now because I've E6000 a whole bunch, but yeah, I got the Hocus Pocus Crocs, and I just have to be careful with them and everything. And then lastly for Crocs, I got the classic Disney Croc charm set, which is funny because they don't sell this pair of Crocs anymore, and they don't sell this fanny pack, but they sell the merch of it. I also like that it's normal castle because I'm not a big fan of the 50th anniversary overlay. So very happy to have these. These are going on my silver Crocs. Usually in these videos I have like a big speech about how you should go to the Disney's characters warehouse and there's so much product, but there's not. There is nothing in the character warehouse, but I did get a couple things from it. One of those things is this Mickey Mouse pumpkin tote. I don't know if this is from last year. I think it is because it looks like the same pumpkin from my sweatshirt that I got last year, but it's this nice tote. I think it was $9.99. And then other than that, I only got 2 more things. I got this jewelry box that is Jungle Cruise themed. It has a J. When you open it, there's a little Jungle Cruise boat. It has this beautiful gold on the side and this nice blue. It matches my room theme perfectly, so I really love it. But this wasn't that discounted. It was originally $17.99 in the parks, and I got it for $12.99. Hey guys, I wanted to pop in here to say that the next little clip is not going to make very much sense because I didn't end what I was saying there, and then you're not going to see the lead up. So got that for $12.99. They're still selling in the parks, but I'm happy with it. Then we have a weirdly corrupt bit of footage. I don't know how. Maybe something with like a plane going over. I literally don't know, but there's like a whole bunch that sounds like a robot and it's unusable, and then it just suddenly gets better. So got that for $12.99. Then this next bit, I am explaining to you that they didn't have very much jewelry. Usually you go into the outlets and there's a ton of Disney perks and jewelry from older collections within the park, and then we are here. But I did find an Alex and Annie bracelet. I think this was only $12.99, and it is the gold Disney Vacation Club one. My parents are DVC, so by association I'm a DVC member, so I did get this guy. That's everything that I got from the outlets, but I did get 2 more Alex and Annie bracelets. But I got this one, came out at the same time as the 50th anniversary merch, and it says, "To all who come to this happy place, welcome." The castle on it, I absolutely adore it. I got this one, which is the limited edition 50th anniversary, so it has iridescent beads and the iridescent mini ear headband on it. So those are amazing. I do collect Alex and Annie. Don't usually buy that many a trip, but it was a good trip for Alex and Annie. For $20, I got this necklace. I found it in Animal Kingdom at like the main stores near the entrance. I don't remember seeing it anywhere else, but it's like this chunky chain. It reminds me of the old like Juicy Couture thick ones or I think Tiffany's had ones like this, but it's just gold with a little Mickey Mouse. It's like a choker, which I really love. And then I spent the big bucks on another necklace. If you have watched a lot of DCP vloggers, you would have seen this very specific castle necklace that is, I think, technically from Disneyland Paris, but I was able to get it at the Disney store. But it's not like a nice, like it's not a fine piece of jewelry, it is costume jewelry. Mine's a little tarnished and it's broken a couple of times, like the chain's broken a couple times. I fixed it, but I wanted to invest in another piece that's very similar to do the same thing. So, and then this trip, we looked a couple places and literally the last day, like we were leaving the next morning, we got this guy here. This is by Chris Liu. It was very expensive, but it's just a silver castle with a couple of gems in it, and it has the partner statue. One of the nights we went to Trader Sam's, which was where I had been saying for years I wanted to be my first drink being 21 in the US. That didn't really happen because at first my mom didn't want to go because she didn't want to be eating stuff indoors or be really around people without masks indoors. And then by the end of the trip, she was like, you know, we're gonna try it. So we did. So I got this postcard. This was $6, but again, I use them as art prints, and it's different drinks from Trader Sam's to remember. Also from the Polynesian gift shop, I got this little Olu keychain. I had it on my Loungefly bag the entire trip, and I love him. All right, we're like in the home stretch. I got a matching spirit jersey to one of mine for my new emo that she just sits in my room, so I'm gonna change her into that. This is more of a funny thing. While we were there, I got this tray that holds like your drinks and food for the Epcot Food in One Festival. This actually was hugely helpful, but we were able to put all of our stuff here and our drinks and everything, and it carried them around really easily. This was practical. I think it was $7.99 too, so that was awesome. Another big ticket item was again something I didn't think I was gonna find, and I freaked out when I did. It has some issues to it, which I'm really sad that they didn't give us a discount. I got the Disney's 50th Loungefly from the Vault collection. It is white with embossed traditional Mickey Mouse stamps on it, and then has Mickey standing there with Walt Disney World. This is a little strap because the bag comes with this tiny little purse that you can either have on that strap on the front, or it also came with a strap to be a fanny pack. It's on the belt strap because I did wear it as a fanny pack at one point. I got this. I was super in love with it. I'm still in love with it. My mom saw it. She was like, oh yeah, I understand why you wanted it. And she ended up buying one too, which was her first Loungefly, which was really exciting. But they had apparently left them on a hot truck for like days in the sun, and all of the piping and like all of this part had melted around the ears too, where they've like burnt the pleather, and that had left black marks all over. Some of them had the cardboard packaging stuck to the actual bags, and they still had them out. Even the cast member working there was like, she knew like what to look for. Like she moved these straps to make sure there was no black marks and everything. And then actually the one my mom thought was good wasn't, and we had to go back to the drawing board. We did find two that were okay. In bringing everything home, we did realize that my mom's had rubbed in transit home and actually got black on it, but she was able to wipe it off. We used these every single day of the trip and got so many compliments. We found them at the co-op. Even though they were damaged, they were selling really quickly. Like every single person was buying one. So it was nice that one of the things on my list I was able to get. So I am very happy with this. And as far as I know, that is everything that I bought this trip. So even though it was hard to get merchandise, I still had a great time, and I did buy a lot. Trust me, my credit card statement is telling me very strongly that I bought a lot and spent way too much money. Thank you guys so much for watching. I am so sorry if this video was so super long. I hope you enjoyed though. So yeah, I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.
But how to make her see